What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you again with another video. And today we are going to talk about the breaking news and the rumors that have been circling since yesterday night that WrestleMania has been pulled from New Orleans. And the rumor is WrestleMania will now be taking place again in Las Vegas. There's a lot of thoughts on this. It's just a rumor. Me personally, let's talk about the venue of WrestleMania. Okay, this is gonna sound really bad, but oh well. My hot take is I am not fond of WrestleMania on the West Coast. Maybe it's because I'm an East Coast baby. I can live with that. Only reason why I'm not fond with it, I don't care about the start times of it. Well, technically I do, but it's because WrestleMania to me is a night event. And what I mean by a night event is it's better. Wrestling looks better when it's dark outside. It looks so much better when it's dark outside. And when you have these WrestleManias on the West Coast, half the entrances be damn near in the daytime until the main event. And I hate it because a lot of wrestlers, in my opinion, their entrances don't look as cool because it's in the daytime. Like, for example, I think Jacob Fatu's entrance would be so much more dope. It looks so much better at nighttime or in an arena than it did at WrestleMania 41. I feel like a lot of wrestlers, their entrances look cooler. They look better in the nighttime than they do in the daytime. For example, one of the things that I always think of is WrestleMania 31 when it was in San Francisco in the Bay Area, and you had The Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Their entrances look stupid because it didn't give off the drip and didn't give off the effect because it was in the daytime. I hate these West Coast WrestleManias because they're always in stadiums that don't have roofs. A stadium with a roof, it's gonna look crazy. That's why I was excited for the Superdome, because at least the Superdome has the roof over it. It's pitch black. You go to Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas has this big ass dome. You gotta worry about it. The Georgia Dome. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other places that have roofs on them. So when they do go to these events, I'm excited because you get that full feeling. You get to see everybody's entrance in full effect. Versus when you're in the stadium, you're pretty much just waiting until the main event for everything to look cool. So that's my personal opinion on it being in Vegas again. And there's one thing I do want to say is that a lot of people are like, oh, this is WWE and TKO showing that they don't care about the fans. Well, duh. No offense, but well, duh. It's a business, bro. Did you see those WrestleMania ticket prices last year? They were astronomical. And if anything, it makes me think if WrestleMania is in Vegas again, those tickets prices are going to be probably worse. And I heard that those hotel prices were insane and just Ubering around. I hear that it's a lot. Going to WrestleMania is very expensive. Personally, that's why I didn't go, because that shit was costly. But with that, wrestling is, because TKO made more money than they ever did, WWE, they made the most money they ever did last year. You can slowly see it becoming the Super Bowl. And I hear a lot of people use that analogy of, what if the Super Bowl changed venues? I don't think anybody would care. And people think I'm crazy for saying that, but if you really think about it, how many regular ass people do you know go to the Super Bowl? Not a lot. Every time you look at the Super Bowl, you see there's a bunch of celebrities in there, where it's so to a point where your nosebleeds are $5,000 fucking dollars. What? You see what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing. Obviously, I feel like Vegas offered them a bag that they could not refuse, which is interesting. But I do wonder also if it's not Vegas, could this be the year Indianapolis gets WrestleMania? Because through all of this, Indianapolis is the most random city to have WrestleMania. Low key. It's nobody thinks oh, let's go to Indiana for WrestleMania. What? But there's something about it that with all of this, I understand how much money WrestleMania generates for these events, and I understand that I know Philly wants to host another one, and they're trying to figure it out, but this, I don't know, like something about this not going down in the Big Easy in New Orleans this year, it just kind of feels sketchy. Not gonna lie, it feels very sketchy. Like, this don't even sound like the WWE. And maybe this is what TKO is looking forward in the future. I know there was rumors that TKO is trying to recruit WWE to move the Performance Center over to Las Vegas because that's where the UFC headquarters are. So you can have both of them all in one area. I don't like the sound of that either. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. I understand TKO is putting its digital footprint all over the WWE now, and I understand it. I get it, but I feel like at first WWE was still while it was under TKO, it was still being its own thing, and now I feel like we're slowly and suddenly starting to see that change, which means it could be a good thing for WWE, but it also can mean it's a really shitty thing for WWE. I don't know where this is going to go. WrestleMania being in the same city back-to-back years doesn't sound appealing to anyone. Honestly, they're going to have to figure some shit out because this is not looking pretty right now. But I do trust in WWE that they will figure it out because they always figure it out. And I truly hope that the rumors are not true, that it is in Vegas. But even if it is in Vegas again, I mean, what the fuck am I going to do? Not watch WrestleMania? Are you kidding me? Like, please. And one of the last things I want to talk about before I slide up out of here is I already hear people blaming The Rock. This shit has nothing to do with The Rock, okay? I understand The Rock gave the announcement that WrestleMania was going to be in Las Vegas, but people are just blaming The Rock for no absolute reason at this point. Like, I understand it's the cool thing as a wrestling fan to hate on The Rock because he wasn't there for the main event of WrestleMania 41, blah, 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 blah. I get it. But to just genuinely go out your way to hate on him because now this WrestleMania move is different, but all of a sudden it's The Rock who made the final decision on this? No. And I understand people are asking the fact of, it seems like all WWE cares about is money. I mean, yeah, it's a big business. Duh. What business do you really know care about their people? What successful company you know care about their people or their fans or their customers? I'm sorry. You look at Walmart and all these other places, you would think they really give a fuck about you? Come on, dog. I understand. And then, this is one of the most interesting questions that I have for a lot of people. It's one of my interesting questions. Do you think this would have happened if Vince McMahon was still in WWE? We are not talking about the sexual assault charges. None of that. We're just talking about Vince from what we all knew for years. Do you think, one, Vince's WrestleMania ticket prices would have been that high? And two, do you think Vince McMahon would have held WrestleMania in the same city back to back and pulled out of the venue? I know, I'm pretty sure 4 and 5 of WrestleMania were in Atlantic City, but I feel like that was like a different reasoning of that's why it was in 4 and 5. 4 and 5 were in Atlantic City. But let me know. What do you think Vince would have did in this situation? Because I feel like Vince McMahon wouldn't have done this, which makes it very interesting to me. Because this is we're in very rare air in the WWE to where I don't even know what they're going to do next. And I feel like the wrestling business and wrestling fans were kind of all uneasy right now because we were all excited about Raw moving to Netflix and this whole era, and especially after the wonderful 2024 we had, and with WrestleMania 41 leaving a bad taste in fans' mouth, now we're getting this WrestleMania news that's really sketchy. I feel like fans are just really on edge right now, and they're bound to crash out. So how they maneuver through this is what I'm interested to figure out and find out and see and fully grasp what people are saying. So I'm very interested in this. I hope you guys are. Let me know your thoughts on WrestleMania 42 not going down in New Orleans. And more importantly, for YouTube, for TikTok, and everywhere else, let me ask you, and let me leave you with this one final question. If you've been to WrestleMania, one, tell me your favorite WrestleMania that you've been to. And number 2, where do you think WrestleMania 42 should now be held? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Forever gang. And until forever finds you,